But before I make remarks and invite you, I want to invite the UN Resident Coordinator, Dr. Stephen Jackson.
Asante Waziri. Mheshimiwa Naibu Rais, mawaziri, mabalozi, viongozi, marafiki, hamjambo, Your Excellency. This deep hunger crisis over the last 3 years in Kenya comes at the intersection of global forces that are very much beyond Kenya's control. Its deepest driver, as we all know, is the climate emergency. Kenya is at the mercy of mutating meteorology in the Indian Ocean, triggering the most intense and enduring drought since records began. But that already disastrous situation has been rendered catastrophic by the global shockwaves resulting from the war in Ukraine, disrupting global supply chains and significantly adding to the crisis faced by the world's poorest. So it's a gloomy picture, but today we have 3 points of light to celebrate in our collective fight to support the most vulnerable countries. In the first of these, when he signed the Black Sea Grain Initiative last year in Istanbul, Turkey, UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres described the resumption of Ukrainian grain exports via the Black Sea amidst the ongoing war as, and I quote, a beacon of hope in a world that desperately needs it. This UN and global plan, which also links to efforts to ensure that Russian food and fertilizer reach global markets. This plan supports the stabilization of spiraling food prices worldwide and is helping stave off famine affecting record millions of people globally. Today's shipment under the Black Sea Grain Initiative has been facilitated by generous contributions from many of the countries represented here today: United Kingdom, Norway, Belgium, Italy, Netherlands, Switzerland, Slovenia, Czech Republic, and others. And I want to say a big asanteni. It will provide enough food to support more than 500,000 refugees for 4 months and 3 weeks, and 265, more than 250,000 drought-affected Kenyans for a further 2 months. Second point of light. It gives me enormous pleasure, Your Excellency, to announce today that the United Nations Central Emergency Response Fund, or the CERF as we call it for short, has made yet again an additional allocation, this time of another 8 million United States dollars from its underfunded emergencies window to the 2023 Kenya Drought Flash Appeal. This much-needed support will go to strengthen the actions of national and local NGOs who stand on the front lines of the Kenyan emergency response. And I think you all know that the CERF, this Central Emergency Response Fund, is a global facility that is supported again by many of those present here.